She was planning to be in Aurora today to mark the decade since her son's murder.
And now, your Storm Center 7 forecast with meteorologist Robert Gauthreaux III.
GB and RG3.
I know, we need some kind of nickname. I'm sure people will give us...
GBE, that's what I meant to call you. So that way you can have three initials.
How about GAB?
That works too.
That does work too. Okay.
GAB and RG3.
We need like a nickname, and we'll probably get a lot of them after today. But it's hot out there.
Yeah, it's still warm, and even though there is a cold front moving through now, that's what's spinning up a lot of the showers and thunderstorms across the Buckeye State. It's not a very strong one, at least as far as temperatures are concerned, and even humidity. You would expect some drier air to come in, and there will be some slightly drier air, but not a lot. So at least it'll feel better tomorrow, because today, I mean, those dew points it's like we're in the Gulf Coast. That's how humid it was. Dew points in the mid-70s, and that's pretty typical for down there. So it's pretty high up here. Dew points in the mid-70s mean there's a lot of moisture in the air. There's a lot of water, so it felt very humid. Clouds and rain now, you can see actually quite a bit of activity, but most of it is out toward the east. Now, there are a few storms that move through our area down toward the south. Thankfully, most of them behaved. Didn't see any severe thunderstorms or anything like that. And we have some thunderstorms just moving out of Clinton County now, so just out of our viewing area, but we definitely do have a few boomers out that way. And again, thankfully everything has behaved, except over here in the eastern part of the state, kind of closer to Zanesville. You can see a severe thunderstorm warning associated with this line, so more than likely they're probably seeing some strong winds there. Certainly haven't seen any kind of rotation or likely even hail associated with this. So as it begins to or continues to rain across the eastern part of the state, what about Delmarva? Delmarva, Gabby? She taught me with this. I love learning about regions of the country, like central Louisiana is called Cenla. You have, well, the Miami Valley, and this is Delmarva because it's Delaware and Maryland, and that's a little piece of Virginia, Delmarva. So if I taught you anything, there you go. Now, across the rest of the country, we're looking at a few showers in the east. You can see not only Ohio, but down toward Kentucky, and then really the western parts of Kentucky, some of southern Illinois, and you do see some cloud cover. Where the bright white is, that's where we have the thickest cloud cover, but we're not seeing as much cloud cover in the darker areas, like really much the Miami Valley, which is good news. So if you want to look at the moon tonight, it should be up in, I think, a little over an hour. It should rise. And why not? It's a great night to do it, because today is the 53rd anniversary of walking on the moon. Neil Armstrong, Wapakoneta, Miami Valley resident, at least born here anyway. You can see temperatures across the region, 82 degrees. It's still pretty warm. It's 11:19 at night, and we're still in the low 80s. At least some of us are in the 70s, though. You can see Winchester's at 77, 79 in Sydney, Bellefontain's at 75, and we probably will get down into the 60s briefly, and at least the dew point is also a little bit lower than it was. We had dew points around 75 degrees, and so they've lowered to the upper 60s, and they'll probably lower even more so with this cold front coming through, bringing dry air. It'll feel at least a little better. But I don't want to even say tomorrow will be less humid. It's just will be slightly less humid. It should feel a little bit better. Now, the next 24 hours, you can see we're back in the upper 80s, likely avoiding the 90s tomorrow. Again, we got up to the mid to low 90s today across much of the area, although it felt like 100 degrees with the humidity again. Should feel a little bit better tomorrow, but we're back to the 90s likely this weekend. Those showers and thunderstorms push off. We're left with some clear skies in the morning on Thursday. In the afternoon, it's looking dry. Futurecast is trying to spin up a shower, so we'll see if that actually comes to fruition, but it does look generally pretty dry in the forecast for Thursday and into Friday. Maybe a chance of an isolated shower on Saturday, but we're looking at a better chance probably Sunday, and the best chance probably Monday. So you can see here Sunday and Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, chance for a few thunderstorms, at least highs back in the 80s, lows down in the mid-60s, and that means likely some lower humidity too, so it should feel a little bit better next week. But this week, at least the end of the week and into the weekend, still pretty hot, still pretty humid.
All right, thanks, Robert. Today, President Biden headed to Massachusetts to lay out new executive actions on